Harry.
Harry.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Harry.
I'd love to have you both tell us about your film that you have here at the festival, the name, and as well as in a few words what it's about. And yep.
So, do you mind to hold it?
Yes.
Gotcha. So our film is called Baby Teeth, and it's a short film about trauma. It's about the monster under the bed. It's about a little boy who's afraid of the monster under the bed, so he invites his friend over to see if it's real. And it is. But it's not the worst monster in the house. The worst monster might just be his mom.
And like trauma and a dream, it has a dream nightmare-like structure. It lingers, and the idea is that trauma does linger. No matter how hard you try to remove it, it's still there.
I find that that's such an amazing and fascinating topic, especially given sort of this time of year with mental health awareness. And I'm interested to know what was the inspiration for making your film, and how was the process, the whole filmmaking process for you both?
So the inspiration was, I make art about my life, and it's different bits of my life that I've sort of remembered through the lens of a dream, through the lens of a survivor, through the lens of an artist. And so I'm very comfortable making work that way. So I've been doing it a lot since I was a little kid. And this film came about that way because I wanted to make a horror film. I wanted to make a monster film. I think those films are very visceral and very beautiful and also very cathartic. Yeah, and I have a present for you.
Oh, wow.
Here you go. So this is a human tooth with the name of our film written on it. That was given to me by my dentist, and then I wrote the name of the film, Baby Teeth.
This is amazing.
That's an actual human tooth.
This is great. This looks so great.
Extracted from a live human being, I assume. And they're probably still alive now. I mean, that looks healthy, doesn't it?
Oh, no.
And just in terms of it, Paul and I have known each other for around 15 years, and Paul helped me with my own filmmaking career as a writer-director, actually as a director. And I was like, Paul, let's make a movie. Let's make your movie. And I wanted to help out because I believe in him as an artist and a filmmaker. And he's very intuitive, very smart. He and I both geek out on movies. Like we complement each other in what we know and what we don't know. And he's the person I turn to when I write my own stuff. I send it to him and he gives me the greatest notes.
And there's no substitute for someone who's a support system, for someone who's a benefactor, for someone who's a sounding board. You need that as an artist. You need that as everything. But you need it as an artist, and you specifically need it as a filmmaker in Hollywood, because it's either, Marvel films or almost nothing. And when you get to almost nothing, there's almost nothing. So you need someone who will support you. And producers like Jason are few and far between, and they're lovely, and they're rare, and they're beautiful. You're beautiful.
You're beautiful, man. But the other thing is to have trust between two artists, and Paul is an artist. I like in our relationship, because I make comedies and he makes sci-fi, horror, whatever it is, so I feel like I'm Mel Brooks to his David Lynch.
And I'm Abbott to his Costello. Go ahead.
Yes, oh my gosh, that was so great to hear. Your film sounds so amazing. I'm excited to see it. One last question for you both. I always love to ask this. Was there anything in the process that you encountered that was unexpected during your film process? And what was, if you did encounter that, how did you overcome it? And is there any advice you could give to any up-and-coming folks in the film industry who may experience the same thing?
Well, first of all, I also teach this. So my biggest thing is prepare, right? You can't over-prepare. You can't over-rehearse. You can't over-storyboard. You can't over-shot list. Because when you come upon the problem, which is going to happen to you on the set, whatever that problem is, whether it's COVID or an actor doesn't show up or a location blows up in your face or the vomit machine that you've been practicing the kid vomiting in doesn't work on the first try or the third try or the 15th try, all the preparation you've done allows for that mistake to be incorporated into the film. And then embrace the mistake and make your film better because of it.
And the other thing is, in post-production, allow yourself to come up with stuff that helps complement the film. Paul is a very intuitive filmmaker. He came up with the most brilliant piece of filmmaking in post-production that was thematically correct. And we had an argument, it was a sound device, and it was like, oh, this is genius, we've never seen anything like this before. And again, Paul was just like, this is what the film is. So you have to be open and be creative enough. He also cut, we had an opening that went on for a little too long, and he came up with the most brilliant thing and cut a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, that's brilliant. As a producer, I trust the artist. I gave him 2 notes. We did some pickup shots, but I'm like, you know what you're doing, and you have to have that trust. But I also gave him 2 notes that I thought were very important, and we made them happen. One was a shot that we missed. We shot in Connecticut, and we filmed the pickup shot in Los Angeles. And it was like, great, we were able to do this. So you have to be, again, flexible and fungible and open.
Yeah, real quick, the thing he's talking about in post-production is that we added the sound of a fire alarm, smoke alarm, that you forgot to put the battery in. So every 45 seconds in the film, you hear beep, really loud, as louder than it would be in the room with you. And what it does is it alerts you to a problem, right? You forgot to change the battery. The kids are in danger. If there's a fire, they're going to die. But also, when you become used to that sound, it's a very sad thing because that's the sound of your life, is this warning of danger all the time, but no one cares anymore. And so much so that our sound man hated the sound so much, he quit. So we hired a new person because whoever would understand us, and it works like a charm. The audience laughs and they get freaked out and they love it. So it was a good idea.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you both so much.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah, I hope you both have a great rest of your time.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Put that tooth under your pillow.
I will. I really appreciate the gift.
Thank you.